All right, we are live with episode 9 of Flag to Flag Media Live. Hopefully our audio and everything's good because I'm going to tell you, I'm not super tech savvy and we're throwing some wrenches at it tonight. So we got Braden Watson's on the beach. He won a big modified race at Brownstown last weekend, and I guess he decided to go on vacation.
Disney World.
Yes, Disney World. And then Grant Simpson is ready to rock and roll tonight too. We will get with him later tonight. We'll bring him on the show, and we'll have some discussions with him about new car stuff, how he ran at Bloomington last week, and just some stuff he's got going forward. Like I said in my video I posted earlier, they got some stuff we're going to release tonight that I'm super excited about. Trying to take Flag to Flag Media maybe to the next level a little bit with some stat stuff and
To the regional high-end level.
to the regional high-end level. Southern Indiana high-end level.
Like if we were a regional guy, we'd be like Rusty Schlenk.
Yes,
That's how high-end regional we are.
exactly. I'm excited about it. So last weekend, Brownstown Speedway, the Hoosier Dirt Classic. Congratulations to Devin Gilpin on picking up the win in the Super Late models. Congratulations to Vacationer Braden Watson on getting the win in the modified feature. The modified feature was cut 5 laps short due to rain, but you can't really you can't do anything with Mother Nature.
Yeah, win's a win. Congratulations. That's awesome win at Brownstown.
So what was Super Stocks, Hornets, and Pure Stocks?
They had crates, didn't they?
Crates. They all will run features at a later date. You have to check the Brownstown website and Brownstown Facebook page to get those dates. I know the Super Stocks are going to be running on a different date than what the rest of them are, so make sure you check those dates on the website and Facebook page to get all the latest news and content on that. So coming up this weekend, we got Paragon is running their Super Stock Special, which is $1,000 to win, which is going to be a great deal for the Super Stocks.
Vernon's got that WE Memorial.
Yep, they're up to over $1,000 to win for Pure
Are they?
Stock.
Good for them. That's a good race, too.
A lot of people have pitched in, this is what's great about the dirt racing community, the racing community in general, is a lot of people have stepped up and donated some of their own money for the purse, and that's just awesome in my opinion. 1,000 win for the Super Stock guys is
A lot.
or Pure Stock guys is
It's a lot for a Super Stock guy. It's a whole lot for a Pure Stock guy.
Exactly. So excited about that, growing. A lot of people I know are donating, so hopefully, I mean, it's got till Saturday. Who knows? I mean, people could keep donating.
It could go up higher.
It could be higher.
Yeah.
It could be 1,500 before for Saturday.
It's a great thing they're doing at Vernon, and I know they renamed it from Twin Cities to Rockcrest, but they're keeping a lot of the same big races, and I think that's awesome.
Right. And from what I understand, there was a lot of great racing over there their first night. So it's great to see another track coming along, reopened back up this year under the Rockcrest name. So I'm excited about it.
Yeah, I think Rob's doing a great job, and I think Jim's doing a great job. Matt, they're all really putting the time and effort in to make that track special again.
Right. Here's a little bit of other information I wanted to share out tonight. So I am making my announcing debut tomorrow night at Bloomington Speedway. Matt Staples, he is a normal ILMS series announcer.
Does a great job. Fantastic job Matt does.
But he has to go to Rockcrest on Friday night to announce at Rockcrest.
I wondered what he was doing, but yeah, that makes sense.
So Jamie Schaefer contacted me and asked me if I would announce over at Bloomington. And I am super excited for the opportunity.
What an honor.
I'm nervous, don't get me wrong, but I'm confident.
Well,
you know what I mean?
That's an honor, dude.
It is.
That's a big series. I mean, and then you have a person like Jamie Schaefer reach out for you. Like if Jamie calls you, that's a big deal right there in itself.
It's awesome. I'm very thankful for the opportunity that Jamie and them are giving me to try out my announcing skills. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, I'm pretty excited about it. Like I said, I'm confident. I think it's just another thing that we can grow on.
Check off the bucket list.
Check off the bucket list.
What all's running up there tomorrow, Matt? Do you know?
They're having the ILMS crates, sprints, Hornets, and Bombers.
That'll be a good night of racing then.
Should be. And I know Hornets are running double features over there, so I'm pretty excited about it.
Awesome. Yeah, that's a big deal, buddy. That's a big honor.
Stoked.
And to do it at a place like Bloomington.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I've announced, but I never got to do any of that big tracks. I did Thunder Rally, but to do Bloomington, that's a really big deal.
It is. And like I said, I'm excited about it. I think it's going to be a great opportunity. Great opportunity to meet a lot of new people. I love Bloomington Speedway anyway, but to get to sit in the booth and announce the crate guys, I think, like we've said before on the show, the crate series is great group of racing for the budget that Crate Late Miles is at. You know what I mean?
Yes.
They always put on a good show at Brownstown. They put on a good show everywhere.
I mean, it's not a cheap series to get in, by no means.
Not.
But you're not got super motor money in it.
Right.
You're going to have a 2022 chassis, but
I really think, too, because I know Tyler Neal, he went down to Florida for Speed Weeks and raced some down there. So I watched a little bit of the Speed Weeks. I think the Crates put on a great show down at Speed Weeks, too.
That class is big everywhere.
Right.
And then now they've got the 602s going, too, which is even a little more affordable on a spec shock. I kind of hope that comes around here, too.
Yeah.
But I think that's rejuvenating late model racing. I hate that it takes away from the supercar count. It's the only thing that disappoints me. But, not everybody can afford to go super racing anymore.
I really think that the Crate series, Crate Racing, is growing tremendously, like you said. And I hate to see it, but I think the super count is dropping off some because of that reason. I mean,
it's just so expensive.
It is.
Super racing's really expensive. And crate racing's expensive too. I'm not saying crate racing's cheap.
Yeah.
So I'd say you're still probably to be competitive week in, week out, probably $40,000
right
in a racing operation.
Yeah.
So I mean, it still takes money, but to go run with the guys like Scott Bloomquist, Jimmy Owens, Hudson O'Neill,
Brandon Overton.
I mean, you're talking, $500,000 operation.
Oh yeah,
easy. And that for a guy to compete on that's really, really tough. And then you see like every now and then when these guys come in, even the guys that run Brownstown every week, like Devin Gilpin or Jared Bailey or Shelby Miles or Scott James, they can compete with those guys.
Right.
Just because they've got so much time on that racetrack. So that's cool to see too, I feel like.
One other thing that I want to announce tonight too is we are going to start doing every Thursday night on our live show, we're going to start doing driver profiles. Ever since I started Flag to Flag Media, JT and I have talked about it 1,000 times, but one thing that we always take for granted from spectators or fans or whatever is the sponsors on the side of the cars. And I know I preach it all the time, but sponsors to race car drivers is huge. It's a lot of these guys can't do what they do without the sponsors on the side of their car. It's just financially, it's not capable, not doable. So we're going to do a driver profile each week. We might even do multiple drivers every week too, just to get names and sponsors and stuff out there. But tonight we're going to use Grant Simpson as kind of a guinea pig. So I talked to Grant today. He sent me all of his sponsor list, a picture of his car, that type of stuff. So I'll pop it up here in a little bit before we talk to Grant. But I think this is a great platform to get sponsors out there for the drivers. Because I honestly don't think that you can't say a sponsor enough.
No.
I don't care even if you just say it 100 times, even if a driver, says it at the track or whatever, you cannot get your sponsors' names out there enough because, obviously you need them to race, but they also need the support too because it also helps their business.
You have to think who got you there.
Right.
They're taking money out of their profit range to help us little guys, so we can't thank them enough for all they do for us.
Right. Let's see some comments. Yeah, Brad, it's Rob Wilson. And he used to race go-karts. His son used to race go-karts down there.
I seen Chase the other day, or last year actually, and I talked to him for a while.
And Holly Moore said she loves Grant Simpson. And Brad, it was, from a super standpoint, which, we don't cover a lot of the national stuff on Flag to Flag Media, but we'd like to talk about it. But it was a good win for Hudson O'Neill last night. It's even like some of our local guys, sometimes you see somebody struggle week in and week out, and it's just finding that right click, that right, amount of luck or whatever, and he sealed the deal last night. So it's a good win for Hudson.
What I like about Hudson and why I'm a fan of him is because he started at Brownstown, so he kind of represents us.
He does represent.
He's out there showing what Brownstown guys can do to me. I know he's not from Brownstown or nothing, but
same with Don. Don and Marty.
Yeah, when Don was out there racing national, I felt like, well, Don's representing us. When Devin Gilpin goes to the World 100, I feel like Devin Gilpin's representing us.
Jared Bailey, all them hometown guys at Brownstown,
Yeah, so. I'm glad to see our guys go out there every now and then. I know it's expensive and they can't do it every weekend, but it's cool to see one of our guys that we've watched grow be successful.
And if anybody's interested in the driver profile, now this is going to go on for a long time, so hopefully I don't get like 750 messages tonight, but we'll spread it out a little bit. So if anybody's interested in doing a driver profile, I'm going to work out some details. That way you can email me a picture, your sponsors, whatever else you might want on the thing that I'll show you here in a little bit. I'll put out an example of Grant so you can kind of see what it's going to look like. But it's going to be, we could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 nights. I don't care. I just want to get drivers' names, their class, or what class they're running in, where they're from, sponsors, and that type of stuff. And we'll just talk about them for a minute and then, kind of move on. So I think it's going to be a good deal.
I'm excited. I'm really excited about it. I think it's going to help get some of these guys some more publicity, maybe even get them some more sponsors.
Right. Okay, for the last order of business before we get talking to the vacation boy,
Are you talking to Braden first or Grant?
Braden.
Braden first.
Yeah. Grant's not on vacation. Grant's grinding it out. He's at home right now. But I want to start something from flag to flag media. I think that I could get some feedback. I could get some, people that don't like it or agree with it, but I think it's going to be awesome. And when I was talking about in my video, talking about bragging rights and stuff like that, they're on the national level. If anybody follows Dirt on Dirt, Flow, whatever, there is a power ranking, right? There's a 1 through 20. There's a 1 through 25 power ranking, and I'm going to start a Southern Indiana power ranking. It's going to be Brownstown Speedway, Bloomington Speedway, Paragon, and Rockcrest.
Top 10.
Top 10 in each class.
And it's going to be in Matt's eyes.
Yes.
And I'm done trying to persuade him.
You have been trying to persuade him.
I feel pressure already to perform better, just so I can say, hey, Zach, did you see who's number one in the power rankings? Or I can go up to Dalton, but hey, Dalton, better step it up. I'm number one, you're number 8,
I think it's going to be, I want to keep it fun. I want to keep it, kind of like a bragging rights type of thing. It's going to be, based off of wins. If you're a driver and you rack off 6 top 5s in a row, right? I mean, you're going to go up the power ranking because you're on top of your game at that time, and we're just going to do top 10 out of each class.
I'm excited.
I think it's going to be cool.
I think it's going to get a lot of people just because they want to see what's going on.
Right.
Where do we think they rank?
So if you guys want to comment on here, let me know what you think. I know that there's 36 people watching. Make sure you share this video out too, so we can get as many people watching as we can. I will tell you this. I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag, but Grant Simpson has some new stuff coming, and he's doing a giveaway tonight.
Oh, Grant Simpson's doing a giveaway.
Grant Simpson's doing a giveaway.
You guys will not want to miss that.
No.
Grant's got nice stuff.
Yeah. So there will be a giveaway tonight. So if you might as well start watching, because get this up to 50 or 60 people. That way we can get in on this giveaway after a while. What do you think?
Heck yeah.
I might even give a decal away tonight. I'm feeling it.
I'm going to have to get some more shirts made so I can be a part of it.
I'm feeling it. I'm going to give away a decal tonight too. In the intermission between Braden Watson and Grant Simpson, we're going to give away. No, actually, let's step it up a little bit tonight. Flag to Flag Media T-shirt. We're giving one away.
Oh, wow. That's $25 value.
Yeah, we're going for $25 value. No decal. We're going straight to the T-shirt business.
Boom.
Boom.
Mic drop.
Mic drop. I ain't got a mic, but
we can't tear it up. These are too expensive.
Yeah, I don't want to tear these up. So, all right, let's give old Vacation Boy a phone call. Now, I don't know if this is going to work. This is something new that I plugged into my audio box here.
Untested.
It's untested. So let's see if it'll work.
Nothing like trying it live.
My blue thing's still on, so.
Oh, I can hear it ringing on my headset.
Hello.
Hey, what you doing, bud?
Sitting here on the beach. What are you boys doing?
Are you serious? You need to tell me, so I got to ask you. Well, first of all, congratulations on your win last Saturday night.
Thank you. Thank you.
I know it was 5 laps shortened. Jordan Weaver was running second, but I think you had him covered, bud. I really do.
Even beat Jordan Weaver. That's awesome.
Yeah.
He's big around here now.
Yeah, I think you had him covered. But I got to ask.
Yeah.
The win last week that you got at Brownstown resulted in a vacation.
Yeah, that I promise you that $600 didn't get me very far. Had to hitch a ride.
Did you? Hey, gas is steep, bud.
Oh yeah, no, it was that deal was pretty cool. You guys said, just to be able to run with Jordan is big accomplishment. We've been chasing him for a couple of years now, so I'm excited where our stuff's at right now, and to be able to even compete with them guys is pretty cool. So.
Oh yeah, for sure. Now I know when I was with you down at Florence, you had some bad luck. Lap car spun in front of you when you was running second. And then I think a couple weeks later, you guys were going to Florence and truck broke down on you. But you did get a race. You had some people come help you. After the win Saturday, do you feel like your program's turning around a little bit finally with some luck?
Yeah. We've been throwing some curveballs this year for sure. especially at Florence. I guess we haven't had the best luck going down there, but that win Saturday is definitely a big confidence booster. It's been 3 years for us, which is kind of crazy. You know, I've only been doing this deal for 4 or 5 now. It's been 3 years since I've won, so
Right.
yeah, it's a big confidence booster. You know, we've kind of been down the past couple of years, like when we gonna get one. You know, we've been doing our homework, going at it, and then
Right.
finally got us one. So hopefully this turns it around, and we'll click off a few more here.
So what's your plan? Where are you running that next, Braden?
Will depend on how next week when I get back from vacation.
I got you.
I'd like to go to Bloomington Friday night, but definitely Brownstown on the tour. I'd like to hit that Josh Burton deal. I think it pays pretty good. So
Right, yep.
and for a good cause, obviously. So
Right.
definitely want to go there. But if not, then we'll definitely be at Brownstown that Saturday.
Right. Well, like I said, I didn't want to bother you too long tonight. I know you're on vacation, and where are you at?
We came down to St. Petersburg, Florida.
Oh, that area is nice.
We kind of do this kind of every year, so it timed it just right after a win, I guess.
Okay, so this was planned prior to the win, right?
Oh no, we planned this a few months ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought it was just because of the win. I was like, the Walker clans, they're getting with it.
No,
yeah.
no, we timed the win just right, I guess. Come down here and celebrate a little bit.
Hey, do you have a list of your sponsors on you, Braden? Do you want to shout out to your sponsors?
Yeah.
Let's get them out there.
First and foremost, Hanner's Barbershop, Adam Hanner there in Brownstown. He's done a lot for us ever since day one, and I appreciate him a lot. Turner Contracting, Leno Contracting. Leno's a new sponsor this year. We picked them up beginning of this year. Ryan and his guys, they're really good. They've been really good to us, so thank you to them. Architectural Stone Sales, Wendy's of Bloomington, Perry's Pool Shop there in Seymour. My stepdad, Dave Elliott, with Hoosier HVAC. He does a lot for me. Vantage Aesthetics, Florist Beauty Salon, my stepmom there. Jug Wethington with JW Excavation and Hauling. Forrest Turner Music. My Mimi and Poppy, my Poppy, he's had to pull us the last couple of weeks since our truck broke down, so he does a lot for us, and it definitely don't go unnoticed there. All the guys over at Slab Road Outdoors, their support is second to none, and all our product sponsors, Weir's Machine, Racing Products, K1 Race Gear, Swift Springs, Delph Communications, Bell Helmets, All-Star Performance, Diamond Race Cars. They build a one heck of a race car. Those elite and Longhorns have pretty well busted our butts the last couple of years, and like I said, to be able to put our Diamond Race Cars up front with them guys, it really means a lot, and it shows where Ryan's stuff is right now. So,
right.
Our Travis Kern Racing Engines, it's been perfect for us the last few years, and never skipped a beat. So, Slicker Graphics and just everybody that helps, everybody that supports me, and Flag to Flag Media for doing this deal. That's pretty cool. I hope that, like you guys said, I hope it takes off and goes to the next level. I want to tell you something, that those power rankings, I better be preseason number one.
I knew that was coming. Well, we definitely appreciate your support, Braden. And like I said, it's when I started this whole ordeal, and bringing JT on as a co-host, he's a driver, but I want it to be about you guys, because you guys are the ones that put the show on for the fans, and you guys are the ones that have the sponsors that need to be mentioned, and we appreciate all your guys' support. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you this before you get off, though, there, Braden. You got that guy Byron Ray helping you, right? Does he?
Yes, sir.
Does he help you, or does he get more in the way than anything?
No, he does a lot for me. I do give him a lot of heck, but he is a pretty good one for us, and a lot of stuff wouldn't be going our way if it wasn't for him. So I'm very greatly appreciated for him, and he's a good one.
Yeah,
That's
and
awesome.
shout out to your dad too. I know your dad does a lot of work for you guys as well.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know, but he works out of state Sunday through Friday night. So It's really just he does do a lot. Don't get me wrong, he does do a lot. When he's there Friday night, Saturdays, he does do a lot. Like last weekend, I had to work all weekend, and he was up 7 a.m. that morning washing the car and maintenance and everything. So he definitely does a lot, and when he's there. But definitely Byron and Dad. And I got a new boy, Mason Rainey. He's helped me a lot this year with tire work and everything else too. So everything goes a lot smoother when you got good people around you and helping you out. So
absolutely,
it takes an army for sure.
Yeah. Now I will tell you this. I don't know if you know this, Braden, but I do have a video of Byron grinding tires at Florence. If anybody wants to see it, I do have it. So there is proof that Byron Ray does work at the racetrack.
He does work.
So
okay, well,
he does
good.
work.
That's good.
Yeah, you have to send that to me so I can give him some heck about it.
I will. All right, buddy. We'll let you get back to vacation. Thanks for joining us. Congratulations on your win last weekend, and good luck for going forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, man. Thank you for having me, and let me know if we can do anything else for you or whatever. So, thank you, guys.
We'll get you a Shop Talk episode done here real soon, too.
Yep. I'm looking forward to that. We'll have to.
All right. Thanks, Braden.
See you, buddy. Well, that was pretty
sweet. Yeah, that worked out awesome. Yeah, first test run. That worked out awesome. So, obviously, Braden, picking up the win last weekend, like he said, 3 years, man, that's – for a driver, that's a drought.
It's easy to get discouraged.
Yes, very discouraged. And I know, when, like I said, when we was down at Florence and he was running second and then lap car spun in front of him, I know how discouraged he was, and upset. And then, the following week or 2 weeks later, the truck breaks down going down there. And there's just so much that's getting to the track, and poor Braden's been discouraged for, like he said, with his, with the diamond cars, running, competing with the Longhorns and Elites, and especially in the local area, I mean, that's tough,
Yeah.
So,
and Ryan Thomas does a great job at Diamond trying to make sure his stuff stays caught up with the programs,
Yep.
He runs his own car and everything. He's got Jacoby. And
it's tough being a chassis builder alone, with the business itself. But then, even like your guys is like the TSR, the Diamonds, the whatever, it's a constant struggle trying to stay up with the game also. Keeping your customers happy, but then also with the way that things evolve, keeping your chassis evolving too. It's a tough business, real tough business. So I want to go ahead and show you, we're going to bring Grant on here in a little bit, but I want to go ahead and show you, let's go ahead and do a driver profile. This is how the driver profiles are going to be laid out. What I done was, this is what it'll look like. So it's going to have a picture of the car. Grant is from Avica, Indiana, which is by Bedford, is what I was told. I thought it was from Bedford, but Avica is by Bedford.
Avica.
Yeah, Avica, Indiana. And then he's in the super stock class, and this is a list of his sponsors. So what I want to make sure to do, I want to list off his sponsors. So he's got RPM Enterprises, Simpson Built, Racer's Choice Snacks, East Vending, Jerry Medlin, AJ Ballin Realtor Remax, Acclaimed Properties, B&B Cars Incorporated, Jerry Davis Race Engines, Davis Automotive, Springer Insurance, Humphreys Masonry, Flag to Flag Media, TSR Chassis, Mooresville Welding, Fleetwood & Sons Lawn Care, Need More Power Coating, Bush Monuments, Foam Pros, Extra Room Storage Units, Britton Gotsky Racing, Bedford Home Furnishings, Provision Signs and Designs, Dasco Race Supplies, Radical Race Gear, BR Jordy Colby, Chitin and Kellex Calber, the Compton Clan, and Schaefer Photos. And I apologize, Grant, if I messed any of those up.
I'm glad you did that, not me. That was a lot.
Yeah. But, I want to make sure. So this is going to be the layout of it. There will be some other layouts we can do. I tried to get Grant to send me a picture of him, but he didn't have any, which is okay. But that way the fans, too, that are watching can see the driver, what the driver looks like.
You guys are going to be impressed. Grant's a good-looking dude.
Yeah, he is a great-looking dude. He is.
And we even gave him a nickname a while ago.
What is it?
Go Time Grant Simpson.
I think it's going to stick. I think we need to get some, I know he's got some apparel lines coming, but I really think we need to up it. We need to get Go Time on there.
Go Time. It's Go Time, baby.
It's Go Time, baby. So, anyway, this is what it's going to look like. I'm pretty excited about it. I want to make sure the drivers do a profile. We can do more than one of these tonight. We can do one of each class. I don't care.
Let us know what you think.
Yeah, let us know what you think in the comments. That way, give us some feedback, So,
and we are going to read comments here in a minute. We're just getting all this stuff going.
Yeah.
We're not leaving you guys hanging. We promise.
Yeah, we're not leaving you hanging. We're just trying to get as much covered as we can tonight in an hour. So, yeah. So anyway,
let's pull him in.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and get Grant in. Let's just go ahead and pull him in.
I want to be the guy that says, "Grant, can you hear us?" Can I be that guy?
Absolutely.
All right. Grant, can you hear us?
Oh yeah, definitely.
There we go.
How's the weather in Africa?
It's raining.
Oh.
But it's actually, I figured should have told you earlier. It's pronounced Avoca.
Avoca.
You're the one that said it. You said he told you that.
No, he typed it out. Sorry.
Yeah, I didn't think of it.
It's Avoca?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's
It's
Well,
all
that's
right.
nice. Well, no, that's nice to know if somebody ever says, hey, you need to go. If they would have said Avoca, I'd been like, I don't know where that's at. I know where Avoca's at, but
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Sweet.
No, it's rainy and stormy over here.
heck yeah.
It ain't much better here, buddy. We feel you.
Yeah.
Well, hit him with the questions.
Oh, anyway, new car update. Is the new car coming along? I know we talked, a couple times about motor. Is the motor coming along any or?
Yeah, so we got a new car, new motor coming, thanks to a lot of sponsors. But I lost my name about 4 weeks ago, so it's been a rough patch. So we're slowly but surely getting back on it.
Yep.
So
Yep.
we got this weekend off. We're gonna hit it hard, then work on it a little bit next week, and then get back to racing. So
Yeah.
Are you getting much work out of old Pops down there, or is he slacking off on us?
no, he's doing a good job.
Okay,
It wouldn't be
that's
as far
good.
it wouldn't be as far as it was without him. So
So I got a question for you too. What was I going to ask? I totally just went brain dead.
I think we need to talk about him some. Is that what we were?
Yeah,
doing?
yeah.
Let's
So-
third generation type.
Third
deal.
generation, yeah. Well, Grant and I was talking about this today, but go ahead and tell a little bit, people. I know you was on the live show at the Speedway when we done the live show for the Scott Patman Memorial. But give us a little bit about your background.
Well, it all started with my grandfather, Kenny Simpson. He raced back in the, I believe, 60s, 70s, 80s, and he passed away in 84. So I was born in 96, so I never got to meet him, unfortunately. So he raced everything, late models, normal stock cars, which back then that's what they were. So he raced, and then my dad raced some. He raced some dirt bikes, and he raced for about a year after my papa died, and then just didn't enjoy it. So it went away. And then my brother started. I think I was in, middle school, maybe younger. My brother may have been in middle school. He started racing mini sprints down in Linton, Indiana, and then we raced down at Thunder Valley some, and then he kind of got away from it once he got in high school and playing sports. And then I started racing Kenya midgets. We raced Anderson, Indiana, Indianapolis Speed Rome, Logan Sport. And then we stepped it up a little bit with a lot of help from some big-time USAC teams. And we raced a USAC Silver Crown car.
The Fat Bottom Girls.
I made about 15 laps. That's about it. That's all I have in my career before the engine went kaboom. So, but I got a race out there at Belleville High Banks. So
Wow.
That's cool.
I felt like I was flying, but then when I looked up about lap 6 and Christopher Bell and Chris Wyndham and Jerry Coons Jr. and all them would blow me by me, I felt like a turtle. So, and then I got out of it for about 5 years, I believe, and then went back about 2 years ago to the, I think it's Hall of Fame Classic with a couple buddies, and they asked me if I missed it, and I was like, yeah, I do. And I texted my dad on the way home, and about 2 weeks later, we ended up with a car. So
There you go.
That didn't take long.
No, it didn't take long at all.
No, it didn't.
If anybody has any questions for Grant while he's on here too, don't hesitate to shout out a comment because we can read them over here, and I'll make sure I get Grant ask your question if you got any questions.
So we're building a new car, Grant. What kind of car are we building?
We're building TSR chassis. So
TSR.
It's, I believe, the best you can get for super stock class. So not just the chassis, but the help with Jeff Allen and Travis Rogers, as JT knows, is next to none. Anytime you got a question, call them, text them, and they answer right away. So
I think that's a lot of it. That's a lot of the purchase price too. The support you get and all that stuff. That's just added. You know what I mean?
It doesn't matter what kind of car you buy if you don't know what to do to it once you get it.
Right. Exactly.
So I think that's awesome. I think that's going to be a good fit for you too, Grant. I think you're already doing good in the gum car, and I think this is going to put you even farther ahead.
yeah, I'm real excited. So
So can
Yeah.
we get a little sneak peek maybe, or a hint on if we're sticking with the Simpson collars? Are we doing the red, white, and blue, or what's the story there?
It's the same body. It's the same body, collars, white nose, red body, white decking.
Blue
but
bars? Blue bars?
Yeah, blue chassis.
All
The
right.
exact same color as my old car. And then I'm going. Last year was a throwback, more just what the car looked like color wise, not more of the
Right.
leathering. This year I went true throwback to my Papa Simpson's last car. So the colors of the leathers and numbers, and they're about as exact match as you can get.
Oh, wow.
So
That's
it's,
awesome.
It's gonna be pretty cool. I can't wait. I've only shown a couple people. I've not even. I didn't want to show my dad. I was wanting to surprise him,
Right.
but he kind of ruins most stuff. So
How
I had
much
to show
longer do
him.
we got to wait? I'm dying to
know.
see it now.
No.
I'll tell you how bad JT is, Grant, and anybody that's watching. This is how bad JT is. So I do GoPro footage at the Scott Patman Memorial.
Yeah.
And if anybody's done any kind of video editing, it takes a little while. So I finally get it done, and I'm like, and my internet's very slow here at the house. So I'm like, it's going to take forever to get it loaded on, the internet.
Yeah.
Well, he's instantly, I want to see it. And I'm like, well, we won't get posted till tomorrow. He goes, well, when can I see it? I said, it's going to get posted tomorrow. Finally, I'm like, dude, you live 4 minutes from me. I said, if you want to see it, I said, you're more than welcome to stop by my house. And it wasn't 5 minutes later, I heard a knock on the door, and JT's standing there. He don't have no patience.
I ditched Zach Stalker and Tanner Huffman to come watch myself on a GoPro.
They were working on cattle and putting up fence, and he bailed out on them, come over to watch GoPro footage. So
Sounds like much work.
JT don't have any, but he don't have no patience. So
I am excited to see it, Grant. I love, like on the Indiana dirt racing page or whatever it is on Facebook.
yep.
They post pictures of your grandpa stuff all the time. I
Right.
really enjoy seeing that, and I'm excited to see what you got going on there.
Yeah, I'm super, and it was help from Trent Nicholas and Kenny Nicholas. Kenny did the design, but Trent was his papal. The cool thing is Trent's dad. He always leathered my papal's cars, and then
Oh.
Trent did my dad's cars, and he did a couple of mine, and then Trent's son Kenny, which was named after my papal, he's leathered my cars this year. So
I got you. That's pretty sweet.
That's really cool.
yeah, it's
That
pretty
is cool.
So
Josh Harris said that he said, I'm not even cool enough to see his car, and then he talks to you every day.
yeah, I've showed it to him. So
You have to talk to Josh every day?
You talk to him every day?
Unfortunately,
Oh, that sucks.
I wish he'd work some and he'd leave me alone.
So I got to ask you a question. Does, with your grandpa being such an iconic figure at Brownstown Speedway, does that add any pressure to you at all? Or do you just kind of, when you're in the car, do you just let that go and you do your own thing?
I mean, yeah, because I want to try to keep. I mean, I'm not going to be as good as he ever was. He's in the National Late Model Hall of Fame and Indiana Hall of Fame, Brownstown Hall of Fame, and I don't ever see myself getting there. But it is pretty neat to roll out and having the Simpson and a number 96 stock car at Brownstown. So yeah, it's first couple nights last year. It added some pressure, but getting more and more into it, it's pretty cool though. It's
Right. I love
pretty-
seeing that car roll out on the track.
That made
Yeah.
my
Cool.
dad cry. I mean, he was like having
Yeah.
with throwbacks. You know, I
Right.
mean, he was. I never watched your grandpa, but man, the stories my dad's told and my grandpa's told. I mean, he must have been phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think there's a couple races on YouTube I found, and every now and then James Essex will send my dad some stuff. So I watch that every now and then. But
It's pretty cool. I really think too that technology can be a pain. It really can. But I think with the way that YouTube and like a lot of this live streaming stuff is now, I think when we're 30, 40 years down the road, that's what's going to be cool about it, is to go back and rewatch, even, if you guys ever have grandkids or great grandkids, they can go back and watch that footage. And so I think technology in that way is going to be awesome.
And that's something else I really think is cool about our class is I'm a second generation race car driver. Grant's a third generation race car driver. Boatnick's second generation race car driver. Sasser's a second generation race car driver. So it's really cool that a lot of these names are coming full circle back again. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that is cool. What do you think? I'm going to ask you, because I ran this past you today. So I already know what your opinion is, but I just want everybody to hear it. What's your opinion on the power ranking situation?
I mean, I think it's cool. I remember, what was his name? Was it Dio? Or I can't remember his name. Someone that used to do it in the open wheel side for sprint cars on IndianaOpenWheel.com. Every Monday morning, Tuesday morning, they'd always come out with, and I'd be looking at them. So I think it's a cool idea. So hopefully at some point this year I'll get into the top 10, but we'll see.
Oh, you'll definitely make it. But the big question is, where do you think I belong?
JT's already wanting to be on top. Can you believe that?
I don't know. That's pretty hard to beat Zach Sasser right now.
I said Zach Sasser should be first. I already said that. That should be in the top 5.
I'd agree with that.
Okay, thanks, Grant.
I think if you go
you made JT's day.
If you go to the dirt car points right now, and you look through the points and how many names are that run at Bloomington and Brownstown and Paragon and Putmanville, it's crazy.
It's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the amount of talent that is there. So
and see, the thing about it is, I kind of wanted to keep it to those 4 tracks because the other side of it too is if there's a lot to cover there. You know what I'm saying? Like if you start adding
there's probably 50 cars.
Oh yeah.
In my class alone.
Yeah. But then just keeping it to those 4 classes, and not that I'm trying to exclude anybody by any means, because that's not my intentions of it. But four tracks is a lot easier to keep track of than if you was to cover Lawrenceburg, the whole 9 yards of Southern Indiana. So now, if people like it and it starts taking off, then I'll figure out a way to cover more tracks. But let's just keep it with those 4 for now until I figure out where I want to go with it and how we're going to do it. Because the thing about it is, it's going to be for fun, right? It's bragging rights at the track. It's whatever. I'm not paying a points fund at the end of the year, so it's not like we got to fight over money. But it's just for bragging rights. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's going to be fun.
A cool idea.
I think it's going to be fun. We'll have a good time with it. So I've already read off your sponsors.
Dude, you got any questions for him over there on the side?
No. Josh Hires just said he works hard every day.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Grant, I think. I won't say something about Byron. We'll just skip back just a little bit, Grant. But Byron Ray said there's lots of nights wondering if we would ever get that boy back into victory lane. Well worth all the long nights, and when you finally get back to being up front. And I'm sure Braden has had more than a few nights where I made dumb decisions about a setup. So, but it was cool to see him get back in victory lane. I don't think was you guys in the lineup shoot when the rain came through, or were the crates in the lineup shoot?
No, I was there. In
the lineup shoot.
Yeah, I wasn't very happy.
So close. Close.
Yeah, I was not happy. So
Travis Hamilton wants to know, this is a good question for both of you. How do we think the rising prices of everything is going to affect super stocks?
Go ahead, buddy. This is you. This is your moment.
Well, I can tell you that last year I paid for 55 gallons of fuel. I paid right at 150, and this year I'm paying a little over $200. So I mean that's just in fuel for the car, and you got about 2 to 3 races of that. So I mean, you're adding through 3 races, you're adding an extra $150 just in that. Tires are up. I don't know whether they up $35-$40 from last year. So instead of buying 5 tires for $1,000, you're buying 4. So
right.
I mean I think it's gonna. Come end of June, maybe middle of July. I think if it keeps going the way it is, you're gonna see a big. I think it'll hurt worse then.
Right.
So, what do you think, JT?
What do you think, JT?
I hate. It's driving me crazy not being at Brownstown every weekend, and I watch the Dirt Team Media when I'm not there, and I even go watch if I can. But it was a good year to set out some of it, and we're all trying to make it off what we got. But me and Dad figured the other night, and it's like $480 for me to unload my super stock at Brownstown Speedway. You know, so
that's
the only,
chunk.
the only place that pays that back is first place. You got to win to get your money back just for the night. That's not counting your maintenance and all of that. And I think that that's really hard for a lot of guys. But you know, it's not something we do to make money.
No,
obviously, we just enjoy doing it. If we're trying to do it to make money, we're doing the wrong thing.
Yeah, any hobby's expensive.
Yes, that's very true.
But you can.
That's very true.
But you can. I mean, you can definitely tell because even in like, and nothing against them because I love watching them race. Probably one of the most fun races I watch is the Hornets and the Crown Vics. There's not as many as there was last year.
Right.
I mean, last year you were getting close to 25 Hornets every night, and now you're barely getting 18 or barely a full field. So
I noticed that on our class too, though. You know, we were averaging 25 cars a night.
Yeah.
And now we had 16 at that last one, I think.
Yeah.
When do you remember Hornets not having B mains? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
there's not even B mains down the Hornets.
Yeah, all year last year I remember there was B mains. I mean,
yeah.
I think last weekend there was literally going to be one B main.
Right. That's crazy.
And it's not the Brownstown Speedway's fault. It's not the race car driver's fault. You have to have priorities, you know. So nobody to blame there.
No, it's trust me. If all those people you named earlier, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be there. So it's still hard.
So Jeremy Huffman said, "Great run at Bloomington." Holly Moore said, "Shannon and I will see you race in July." Josh Harris said, "This is not racing related, but he wants to know if you will ever go golfing with him and Zach again."
Yeah, because it was comical for sure.
Was it?
We may have to take a GoPro out there and video it.
You know, I am horrible at golf. I don't want to go so bad. I think I'm going to go with Zach and them. So I might go with you guys. Let's just go one day. And
I don't get mad at it. Like, I don't get mad because I know I suck.
Right.
So I don't expect anything. So I go out there and just have a good time.
Have a good time.
Hit it hard, baby.
Yeah.
Here's a good question for you, Grant. Jamie Walters wants to know, are you going to get out of super stocks one day and try modifieds or late model racing?
No, unless someone says, here's a brand new modified or a late model, go run it, because can't afford it.
Right.
So it's especially modified. So I was just talking last week with Matt Botnick about it, and he's raced everything, and he said that modifieds are the most expensive he's ever raced. So
it would definitely take the right opportunity.
Oh yeah, I'd love to get in the late model. I don't just to hot lap it. I don't care the roll around out there and low, burning the clutch up around the track. I just love to get in one just because my pap will race. But
right,
it's expensive. I mean, what we're doing is expensive. So
right.
I mean, you're talking. And if I'm going to do something, I'm going to do where I have the best of the best stuff because I want to be competitive, and that's why we're getting this new car, new engine, and I always want to be competitive. So, and I'd have to do that in late models modifieds, and you're talking, I'd say close to $80,000 to $100,000 if you want. I mean, for a super and modified, some of those engines and modifieds are crazy.
Yes.
So.
Zach Stalker said tire prices and availability is crazy right now, which the tire price, this rain is killing me.
Can you guys hear that?
Can you hear that rain?
A little bit.
That's insane. Anyway, tires and availability, price-wise, that's been a topic all year, right? Because you hear guys talking about buying certain tires and, dealers having certain ones in stock, and they only selling so many of them to each individual. So that's been an issue all year.
They're cutting off dealers too. They're really just going to give them to track dealers, and that's bad because the track dealers, they don't really care about. They do care about the racer, but not as much as these local dealers that they race themselves. And they want to help everyone out. So.
Golly. Yeah, it's raining here too, Grant.
Yeah, it's raining here too.
It's dry here now, so.
My studio is set up in my pole barn for anybody that can't tell.
Metal roof.
So metal roof, yeah. We'll get through it here in a minute.
Let me hit him with one real quick.
What?
How cool was it to be in Brownstown Victory Lane for the Scott Patman intros and be amongst that group of guys? Is that not an awesome feeling just to be a part of that group?
Oh yeah, I loved doing that. I mean, I wish they could do that every race for every class.
I think it'd be cool. Yeah.
Honestly, like that's hopefully I get there one day in my car, but yeah, just walking out to your car and waving to the fans and all that. So that was pretty cool.
Kelton said he thought it was static. It ain't static. It's pouring down rain in Salem, Indiana.
It's hard.
So what we're going to do is, I know we're going to wait for the rain to maybe calm down a little bit so everybody can hear. But Grant has offered if anybody watches his social media, he has new apparel coming. So Grant has offered up a T-shirt for a giveaway tonight. Once the T-shirts are made, then Grant will get with the winner, or can get with me. I'll get with the winner, whatever, however we want to do it. And the winner will get a new T-shirt.
Signed.
Yeah,
You want to autograph it?
I added that.
I'll sign it.
All right, Grant
went from
Simpson
a
autographed shirt.
$25 value to a $50 value now. Signed
Just
by
like
Grant
that.
Simpson.
I was gonna
Just
get
like that.
I was gonna get it $25.99, but thanks.
You're just going to add 99 cents, huh? Yeah.
How many viewers we got?
We got 42 viewers.
How about we'll give away 2 shirts. So let's come up with a question.
You give away 2 shirts?
Wow.
Yeah. I don't care what it could be. I'm gonna have shirts, short sleeve shirts, long sleeve shirt, and a sweatshirt. So whoever wins can pick one of those 3.
They get a choice then.
Yeah.
Okay,
Wow.
sweet.
That's all. How do I win?
We gotta pick a question me and JT know the answer to.
Well, it's got to be Simpson related.
Yeah, it
now.
does. But I'm saying that's the way we can win us a shirt.
Yeah. Okay. We need to know the answer.
Hang on a minute. Let me see if this rain calms down because I can't. That's insane.
I got
We're
a question for JT.
Yeah.
You gonna come up to Bloomington next Friday and run the Josh Burton 1,000 to win?
I don't think I'll make it next Friday, but I'll be back at Brownstown next Saturday. I would love to. We got a lot going on with the house this week. Got heating and air going in and drywall, and it was hard for me to talk Megan at even Brownstown.
Yeah.
Yes, Chris Plummer, we are getting hammered right now. Hammered.
Have you ever ran up there?
Yeah, I drove it from 12th to 3rd one night and twisted a gear off.
Yeah.
And then I drove it from, I think, 8th to 5th one night. And what did I break? U-joint came off the drive shaft.
Yeah.
So
it's a fun track.
It's fun. It's fast, man.
I'm talking to my dad, and I think we may try to run for points up there too. So.
Run for points this year?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
we'll
awesome.
See.
Awesome.
They haven't had. That was their first race last week, so they got some rained out, so we lucked out on that. But
yeah.
We'll see. I see how it goes next Friday. If it still goes good, we'll keep going. But
that's awesome.
Fun. I mean, it's another track my pal ran at, so that's cool too.
Yeah. Make it your own.
It's hailing.
He actually ran a rear engine sprint car up there.
Really?
Your grandpa did?
Yeah. Him and I don't know if my dad's watching, but him and I think Bill Chapman built it. I think that I don't know. It may have been they went up there and they waxed the field 2 weeks in a row and they outlawed it.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah. That's freaking cool.
But, yeah, we have pictures of it. I'll show you next time I see you.
Yeah, I want to see the pictures. That's really cool. I can still hear the rain even holding it together like this.
That's insane. It is insane. Hear that hail?
Yeah.
Nothing I'd rather be doing in a storm than talking racing.
I can't believe we lost service.
We're still good. We're gonna ride this out, Grant. If you got time.
I'm nowhere to be. I'm good.
Holy cow. That's rough on my truck.
Huh?
That's rough on my truck.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Jeez.
You're kidding.
Can you still hear me? I think we lost him. Is this thing still running? Let me know if I don't know how to shut it off. So I guess if you got any questions anymore, I'll answer them till they. I don't know if they got blown over or what. I didn't really expect this to happen. I guess that hill was pretty big. I don't know I don't even know how to shut it off. By the way, I think Braden Watson, congrats, man. That was awesome. I didn't get to watch it because I was sitting in the pouring rain in my car. Are you guys back? I can barely hear you.
How about now?
Back on the show.
I don't know. I guess I just
How
been
about
sitting
now?
here.
I'm grabbing a piece of that real quick. I'll be right back.
Go ahead, buddy. Can you hear me?
I've been sitting here. I guess I was running the show.
Yeah, you were.
Oh, well.
We lost power and everything. Or like internet service and JT. That was probably the loudest hailstorm I've ever heard in my life in this garage. JT
I didn't know what to do.
It's insane.
It was like Ricky Bobby. I'm just gonna sit here with my hands up. I don't know
See
what to
that
do with
piece
my
of hail?
hands.
And it was pouring down harder than rain. It was deafening in here. Deafening. Yeah. Okay, is everybody back on? Does everybody hear us?
It's still doing it.
Grant said he was just running the show.
I was just running it.
Yeah.
After I realized I was still on because people were still commenting.
Right.
Sorry, Grant.
Sorry
it's
about
good.
that. We left you hanging.
I just pulled up old Ricky Bobby and just put my hands up and didn't know what to do with them.
All you had to do was freeze there to thought your screen was froze.
I
Just
know,
don't move.
but
Yeah.
I started laughing
Wow.
and I started laughing and I was shaking, so I couldn't be froze.
I'm telling you, it was deafening in here, wasn't it?
It was probably the loudest sound I've
JT
ever
had his headphones off, and he's sitting here like this because it was just pounding.
It's
Okay,
crazy.
back to the show. Okay, so we got
Hey, I'm gonna need a raise on my
Okay.
contract after that.
do what?
I'm gonna need a raise on my contract after that.
Hey, I'll get you a raise because that was insane. So you got T-shirts, long sleeve shirts, and hoodies that we're going
Yeah.
that you're going to give away, right?
Yep. Either how many winners you want to do?
Okay. JT, you got a question? A Grant Simpson question or
Let's-
a Simpson question?
Can we come up with 3 since everyone sat through that and had to just look at my ugly face for about 5 minutes?
You want to do 3?
I don't care.
Can you
Come up
believe
with
this
3
guy?
questions.
We're going to do 3 then.
Oh man.
I was trying to figure out how to shut it off on my end because I didn't know what happened.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on. That was insane.
That was wild. All right, let's do the first one here. So this one's gonna be kind of a trick here. You ready?
Yeah.
Grant Simpson's crew chief is his dad, obviously. Can anybody tell me what Grant's dad's name is?
Yeah. What is Grant Simpson's dad's name? For the first one. T-shirt, long sleeve shirt, or hoodie? Jamie Walters said Kenny.
She got it.
She got it.
Named after the
Right.
legend.
Jamie Walters is the winner of the first one.
Grant, you got a question? You want to do one?
Oh,
Golly, I cannot believe how loud it is in here. Can you hear anything?
It ain't nothing like it was.
I can't really think. I mean, you still there? I think we lost him again. Trying to read the. I think I lost again.
All right, we're back. Are you there?
Yeah,
I'm sorry for all the issues, but
it's
we
all
are
right.
the only red cell in Southern Indiana.
That's all right.
All right, Grant, you got a question?
I don't know. I don't think we didn't talk about the year. We didn't talk about this, but may have to do some researching. What year did my Papo Kenny Simpson win the Jackson 100?
Oh, that's a good question.
That's a
there.
really good question.
That's a really good question.
I don't think we talked about it, so they may have to look it up.
I'll start naming them off once people start guessing. What
Yeah, I've
year
got
did
my
What year did Kenny Simpson win the Jackson 100? Tony Ogle said 86.
Nope.
Nope. 84.
Yep.
Yep.
1984.
Daryl Smith.
Yep. It was actually, I think I talked to JT about this. He died in December 1984, and he won the
Yeah.
Jackson 100 that year, and he won the late model track championship that year.
What
And
else
then
could you ask for?
But then he
Yeah.
passed away that year, right?
Yep, in December.
Golly.
So we got
No.
Jamie Walters and Daryl Smith.
One more.
You
want me
got
to do
another
this
question,
one?
Grant?
Here, yeah, let's make this hard one since I'm giving away 3. We'll make this hard. This will have to take some research. How many years did the Kenny Simpson Memorial Race run at Brownstown Speedway?
How many years did the Kenny Simpson Memorial Race run at Brownstown Speedway? For a T-shirt, long sleeve shirt, or hoodie? 7.
No.
Nope. 20.
Yep.
Yep.
That's the same guy.
Same guy. Same
I
guy.
see Zach Sasser.
Oh, Zach
Zach
Sasser?
Sasser?
Yep, Zach Sasser.
Yeah.
He was up there. I didn't see him. My bad, Zach.
Man.
You have to fire me for that.
I was alive for 8 of them,
Zach Sasser.
maybe 9. No, 8. 1996 to 2004. 2004 was last year.
Who won the first one, Grant? Curiosity's peaking. And
Oh,
we're not giving away
man.
nothing. This ain't nobody we ain't giving away nothing. I just want to know.
Oh, I know it.
I mean, you had a lot of good guys back then. John Gill, Steve Barnett, Mike Jewell.
Oh, I just looked at the list of winners the other day because Jared Deckard showed up with a Kenny Simpson Memorial shirt. I can't think of it.
Dusty Chapman, Zach Sasser says.
It may have been.
Boy, Zach Sasser's on it.
He is on it.
Look
Daryl
at him.
Smith. Daryl
Hey,
Smith said Dusty Chapman.
Hey, and I don't know if you looked, and I check him about every other day just because I get bored. He's now leading the national points. Zach is.
Congratulations,
Congrats, Zach. I hadn't checked
No.
it.
Yeah.
We're big fans of Zach here.
Yeah.
And Isaiah.
Yeah,
too.
actually,
Yeah.
so Dusty Chapman won it the first. There's also a big time name that raced NASCAR. That it was his very first late model win.
Jeff Purvis.
Nope.
Jeff Purvis. Tony Stewart.
Yep.
Yeah. Tony Stewart.
Take that, Matt. Sorry.
Yeah.
That was
That was
a little
my
too much.
next guess.
Yeah.
Jeff Purvis. Did Jeff Purvis run NASCAR?
Yeah, somewhat. I think he did a little bit, didn't he? He ran some pavement racing.
Then I'm pretty sure, I think John Gill won it the most.
John
I think
Gill's
maybe
my
5
favorite.
times. Modern day cowboy, bud.
The modern
right.
day cowboy from Southern Indiana.
Have you ever seen that picture of him in the gas station with his race suit still on and the cowboy hat?
Yep, I've seen
Oh
it.
yeah. Oh man.
I'm sure there's
epic.
more than one, but
That's epic.
One day I want to be half as cool as John Gill, and I'll be.
Oh, yeah.
I'm set.
Okay, so the winners are Jamie Walters, Daryl Smith, and Zach Sasser. If you want to get with Grant, send Grant a message on his Facebook page. You okay with that, Grant?
yeah, just
Okay.
on my personal
That-
page or
That way you can pick out what you want. T-shirt, long sleeve
Well, we
shirt.
got to make sure we go like Grant Simpson Racing on Facebook.
Yes,
Let's
like-
get this guy some.
Yeah,
give
give
him
him
some
some
likes.
love.
Come on, Grant's a good guy. I love racing with him. Great family. I love his dad. James helps him all the time. Think a lot of James. Just a good group down there.
Yep, Grant Simpson. Give Grant Simpson Racing a like on
bunch of
Facebook.
rednecks.
Well,
That's the way we like
it's
it.
fast.
Yeah.
That's the way we
No,
like
they're
it.
good. I do. I know you said my sponsors. I know their names are on there, but honestly, sponsors are everything. That's how I get to the track. But through the week, my dad and James Randolph, Jordan Randolph, Bradley Randolph, Junior Weaver, Mark Perry, and his little boy Bennick, Kevin Umfris. Anytime we need help through the week, they're there. So you win races in the shop. So it helps a lot to have some extra hands around. So
Yeah, I agree. It takes an army, Grant, to win
You
races.
can't have it. You can't have enough help.
You
That's
know
for
what?
sure.
You thank them. Why don't you thank them sponsors one more time? Let's get them out one more time, Grant.
okay,
We did it.
And
Why
I
don't
got
you
3
do it?
more. I got Michael Lewis, Tim Shumpy, and Brad Cummings as well. Michael Lewis has been there since I started racing. He was one of the best USAC racers, in my opinion, of all time. Then everyone knows Tim Shumpy from Brownstown. He came on. He came and helped last year, and helped us a lot. And Brad Cummings, he's raced everything, so he's helped too. But my sponsors are RPM Enterprise, Simpson Built, Racer Choice Snacks, East Vending, Jerry Medlin, AJ Bolin, Realtor at Remax Acclaimed Properties, B&B Cars Incorporated, Jerry Davis Racing Engines, Davis Automotive, Springer Insurance, Umfris Masonry, Flag to Flag Media, TSR Chassis, Mooresville Welding, Fleetwood and Sons Lawn Care, Need More Powder Coating, Bush Monuments, Foam Pros, Extra Room Storage Units, Brenton Gotsey Racing, Veteran Home Furnishings, Provision Signs and Designs, Dasco Race Supply, Radical Race Gear, BR Jordy and Colby, Kyton and Kellex Calver, the Compton Clan, and of course Mark and Jamie at Schaefer Photos.
Great list.
Great list. Listen though, we got 34 viewers watching, and we still got a Flag to Flag Media shirt to give away.
Yes. Better do it.
Yeah, we better do it. Let's get
You
on.
gotta come
do
up with a question.
I know. I'm thinking.
I can't get my phone to load in here.
I got to come up with a good question.
He ain't got the good internet yet, guys, and I feel like that really hurts my.
Does it bog you down, bud?
I could be
You don't
so
get to
much
show
better.
You don't get to show how beautiful you are.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
you know,
not.
it's-
It's not in full HD 1080p.
It's probably a good thing that that's blurry.
You think
You guys
so?
would be very disappointed.
I don't know. Like a really good
Grant, do you
question.
know all about the Kenny Simpson Memorial?
I mean, I was only alive for like, I haven't really done like, I don't know. What do you mean, like winners or what?
So if we did, what was the last year of the Kenny Simpson Memorial? Would you know that?
Yeah. If people
Okay.
was paying attention, I just said it about 5 minutes ago.
So there we go.
Let's do that. When was the last year that the Kenny Simpson Memorial was ran
And
at Brown
if you can tell us who won it, if the same guy can tell us who won it, I'll throw a JT Huffman decal in there too.
Oh,
And also, I got some decals. I'll throw one in too. That's a big prize right there, bud.
It's a big pack. We need the year and who won it.
the year and who won it. So I need to see year and driver's name on the thing.
Braden's got both things there. What's he saying?
Gill and 05.
Is that right?
No, I meant where Braden. Braden messaged. Hang on a minute.
Well, this is going so fast. Can't
It
keep
is.
up.
I can't keep up with them.
I know the year, but I gotta look up the.
Braden said 04.
And John
And then,
Gill.
wait a minute though. Is 04 and John Gill the answer?
I don't remember who won the last one. I gotta look it up. I'm sure
Probably-
Brownstown Speedway's website's just blown up right now.
Brownstown
Probably
knows
crashed
us.
it.
Yeah, 04 and John Gill.
Wow.
But here's the thing though. Looking on here, Braden Watson was the first one that said 04. Keaton Durbin said 04. But Keaton Durbin is the first one that said Gill.
Oh. So Keaton Durbin
So
wins.
Keaton Durbin is the winner.
But here's what I'm gonna do, Braden. If you want a JT Huffman decal, I'll trade you for a Braden Watson decal.
Decal for decal.
Decal for decal.
So Keaton Durbin is the winner of the Flag to Flag media shirt. Keaton, send me a message and I will, with your shirt size, and I will get that with you. And Braden said perfect. Braden, are you talking about the decal to decal? I hope, because you got snuck in there. Janelle Tankersley said 04 Gill. Dave Elliott said 04 Gill. And Braden said yes to the decal to decal.
All right.
So
Good trade.
Grant, yeah.
This has been fun. I enjoyed it. I appreciate what you guys do. And you want to do one more giveaway?
Golly,
if you
holy
want
cow.
to, let's do it.
Okay, give me a second.
What are we giving away?
A 2-seater ride with Grant Simpson.
Hey, I wish I had a 2-seat car.
That'd be a blast.
Let's see.
Grant's going broke on our show because
Yeah.
he's giving away all his merch.
Hey, you said you don't get in the racing to make money, so
It ain't a Hoosier Tire, is it?
no,
We'll have like 500 comments.
no. Let's do I'll do another shirt. We'll just do a shirt
That's fine.
and trying to think.
I'm really proud of my man John Gill right now, representing.
Representing.
Okay, since we're on the John Gill, how many times did he win the Kenny Simpson Memorial?
That's a good question.
I like it.
How many times was John Gill repeat winner of the Kenny Simpson Memorial?
Jim Price going to have to give me a cut for all these people looking at Brownstown Speedway website.
I know it. I know it. Braden said 4.
Nope.
Jeremy Huffman said 5. Or no, Kelton Nolan said 5 times.
Yep. It's 5 times.
Kelton Nolan, you're the winner.
Well, he wins a lot on here.
Your dad was right after him.
Dang, my dad's gonna be devastated. When the t-shirts come in, you let me know because we're first in line to buy them.
Yeah, I'll just send me your sizes. We'll get you some.
Grant's the man.
Gloria Gormley wants to know if she can be first in line if you come up with a 2-seater.
Oh, that's the RPM Enterprise. She's the big reason I do what I get to do. So,
Gloria,
Thank you, Gloria. Thank
I've
you.
heard a lot about you at the races, and Kenny and Grant both talk really highly of what you.
Nothing
what
but
you
great
done.
things.
she was
Nothing but
actually
great
up here
things.
She was up here last weekend, so she got to go to Bloomington, and where we went 7th to 3rd, and then she was at Brownstown, and we got rained out starting 6th. So,
Well, good deal.
and I think she's coming back up next weekend. So, but she lives in North Carolina, so it's a little drive up here.
Oh wow!
Well, shout out to Gloria.
She sponsors you all the way from North Carolina. That is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Grant, buddy, we thank you for coming on. Sorry for all the rain and hail delay.
Yeah.
It's all good.
You know, to have 35, 36 viewers still at an hour and 10 minutes.
We got up to 50.
It's phenomenal, yeah.
For a while there.
We had 50 viewers for a while.
That's probably when Braden was on. They all wanted to hear about Florida.
Whatever.
They wanted to hear about Florida.
Oh, well, that is true, too.
Yeah, I'd like to go to
They
Florida.
wanted to hear the waves crashing in the background on the phone. But the support that people are giving us is phenomenal. Like I said every week, I hope to keep making this better and better for the drivers, the sponsors, the fans. Cross that bridge between the drivers and the fans, you know, so they can get to know you guys more. I mean, anytime you can sit down with the driver for 15 or 20 minutes and talk to them, the more we get to know about them. You know, there's a lot of knowledge there to learn from the drivers as far as who they are and what kind of person they are and stuff. So, Grant, we appreciate it. I'm sure we might have you on again here probably in the near future, especially since I got this technology working out pretty good other than storm delays. But
Yeah, this was fun. It worked
yeah.
out. It honestly worked out better than I thought. So
yeah, and we can utilize this a lot more too. That way, you especially fuel prices being $4.50 a gallon.
Exactly.
You know,
Yeah.
you being up by Bedford, so we can always just, hey, let's talk to Grant. You know,
Yeah.
so bring you on and we'll
You can-
chat for a little bit. And
hey, you know your little ideas of having like a round table talk. You could just do this
Right.
and see how many people you can get in it.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
'Cause with
That's
this-
going down.
with this software, I can get up to 10 guests on it. So
Yeah.
And
We-
I obviously got a soft spot for the super stock guys.
you do.
Oh.
I mean, we got to
Best-
have Sasser and
yeah.
Grant.
Best class out there.
Oh,
Amen. Amen.
Amen.
So
All right. Well, Grant, thanks for watching or thanks for being on, and hope everybody enjoyed the show. And
Yeah. Thanks
see you next
for
week.
bearing with us. We'll see you next week.
yep, thank you.
see you guys. Thank you.
Yep, see you.